Grant Wise here, and I am being joined by Mr. Mark Michaud, and we're going to have just a casual conversation about some really cool platforms that we're using and how we're able to use those to create more success. Mark, thanks so much for jumping on and talking to me a little bit today.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
So primarily, obviously, we have Witly, which is a client generation platform, focuses on lead gen and branding and Facebook ads, those types of things. But today we're going to talk a little bit about how you use Wise Agent and a little bit about Whitley to, really kind of keep your business organized, grow your business, do a lot of really cool things. So if you don't mind, talk to me a little bit about maybe your experience before Wise Agent. I know kind of when we were talking, you mentioned some other platforms. What tools did you use before you started using Wise Agent?
Yeah, so my first CRM was Top Producer. So I used Top Producer for a while, and I was using Top Producer for like probably the first year and a half of my career in real estate. And then after Top Producer, I went and joined a team, and on that team they provided Boomtown, and Boomtown is just massive. Most of the agents who are probably on teams, especially the team is killing it too, they're using Boomtown. Boomtown is just enormous, but however, Boomtown just costs a lot, right? So if you're a single agent, like I was talking to you earlier, it's anywhere between $600 to $700 a month, right? And just a lot of agents are just really not going to drop $600 to $700 just for a CRM. Yeah, so those would be the two. I've always tried some of the free ones. I can't remember their names now, but there are a couple of free ones out there just to get some sort of management going on, right? Because you start doing lead generation and you get all these names. You need a place to put them. Outside of that, I also was using Trello. Trello is a really cool spot to utilize. However, Trello is limited with certain things. However, just organizational wise and tracking, Trello is cool. However, if you're trying to incorporate landing pages, Facebook integration, drip campaigns, you'd have to connect Trello with like MailChimp and stuff like that in order for that stuff to work. But yeah, so that's kind of what I was using before.
What would you feel like, and now you're using Wise Agent. So what would you feel like were some benefits to Wise Agent that not necessarily that those platforms didn't have, but what are some of your favorite parts of the platform that you're using
now? Favorite parts of Wise Agent. The thing that I love the most of Wise Agent is the landing pages and the marketing material that they provide. The material that they provide is just ease of use. It's easy to put your own branding. It's easy to get it done. You could use it over and over again, and the designs aren't cheesy. They're not really cheesy at all. The designs are very professional. You just go have it printed or put it on a USB drive, take it to Staples or wherever you get your printing done and print what you need done. Also, the pages, especially when you learn some of the techniques with you guys on Facebook, you can even create a landing page specifically for whatever you need and then have that as an ad on Facebook, right? And then, so those are the two things that I recognize that Wise Agent provided that really not a lot of other CRMs actually do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that they have an incredible marketing team that works at Wise Agent, and I don't know if a lot of people actually know that, but I've gotten to connect with them, and they definitely go a long way to make sure that realtors have access to easy-to-use marketing tools.
Yeah.
Now they've got a pretty robust platform for $29 a month, which I'm still shocked, but that's the path that they've chosen.
Yep.
How does Wise Agent keep your business organized, or does it?
Yeah, so the thing with Wise Agent for me is that using all these other CRMs prior to Wise Agent, I recognize with Top Producer, I liked having the ability to know what I need to do for the day, right? So as soon as I open up Top Producer, it says, hey, You have these many calls to make. You have this to do. You have this to do. You have this to do. With Boomtown, you had solid drip campaigns. You could see which one's working, which one's not working. You could see all the additions from other agents all over the world and how they were using the drip campaigns. And then their website looked awesome as well. However, Wise Agent incorporated all of those pieces that I liked from all these other spots all these other CRMs I was using into one CRM. So when I go to Wise Agent, I can say, okay, when I open it front of the page, okay, here's what I need to do today, right? And then when I have a transaction, hold on, let me just pull it right real quick. So on the homepage, you have a call list, the reports, your task list. You can create task lists. You have your commission report and goal tracker. In your transactions, right? You have templates, checklists, your properties. You could add a property. You could even add your lockbox in there. You got email contacts and email branding. You got the integrations with MailChimp, Express Copy, BombBomb, which is awesome. I like the fact that they incorporated BombBomb in there as well. If you're using video to send out your follow-up
video messages.
Yeah. So all of that is just included because I was paying for all those things separate. Well, you still have to pay for those things, but there's just one place where all those different integrations can meet. Yeah, where all those integrations can meet. Yeah, so it's just awesome. Yeah.
No, I love it. I'm a huge fan of a lot of their integrations. One of the things I love about Wise Agent is that their native integrations, which means their direct integrations to most platforms, are really deep. And I know that's probably an oversimplification, but they go to extensive measures to make sure that, like, for example, the integration with BombBomb is very smooth. And I don't know if you can speak to that experience or not, but whenever you're using those two platforms working together, the experience is just insane because it's not clunky. It's not like you have to go a bunch of different places. They do a lot of work around making sure that they really smoothly program these deep integrations so that they work so seamlessly together.
Yeah, absolutely. And their support is top notch as well. And for everything that you're having an issue with, or for every part of their CRM that you need information for, they have a YouTube video for it. Right? So you could just go and access the YouTube video. Oh, here's the training for this. Oh, here's the training for this. And boom, boom, boom. You just go in and you start operating. Yeah. So I've been with Wise Agent since I left Boomtown. And I just can't really complain. It's pretty solid.
Now, how are you using Wise Agent and Whitley together? I know that primarily, again, we're a marketing agency, software company. We help with lead generation and branding and those types of things. How are you using these two platforms together? How is it helping you grow your company?
So I just had the habit of using Wise Agent. So even when I started using Whitley, I was still in Wise Agent. However, in my head, I see Whitley as a space for Facebook and how I'm using it. And then Wise Agent for everything else. So to me, or should I say how I'm using it, I'm using both of them in parallel.
And that's how we prefer it. So just so you know, that's exactly how we prefer it. So I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, so I'm using it in parallel. So here Whitley's doing this, right? Whitley's doing this on the digital side for me. Great. Right. And then all the other stuff that I got going on, Whitley's not going to really handle my transaction management. Right. So here's Wise Agent, pulling all the stops where Whitley's not operating in. So together, both of them together just create this perfect circle for me that it's just easy. And then both of them also talk to each other in a sense, especially with my leads. So when I get a Whitley notification, hey, you just got a lead, I also get notification from Wise Agent, hey, you get a lead. And the cool thing too, even though Whitley, I have the contact in Whitley, Wise Agent also pulls in that contact as well. And it's already in my contact management. I don't have to type anything out. It's already there. And the system that I have it set up on, even though Whitley does follow up as well, Wise Agent lets me know, hey, Mark, you need to make a call. Right. And just depending on how I have it set up there. So yeah, I have both of them working in parallel. So for me, it covers all the areas of my real estate life with both of these CRMs together. Yeah.
how is that helping you grow your business? I mean, I know that, I don't know if you can speak to any of the numbers at all or not, but when you have platforms that are bringing in leads and doing the video remarketing and those types of things, and then you have platforms that allow you to stay on top of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess, I don't want to say how does it make you feel, but how much clarity does it give you? How much organizational structure does it give you? Like, can you talk to me about, how that actually
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great question. So I am terrible when it comes to being detailed, and I hate that. Like, put me in front of the client, let me talk to the client one-on-one, let me talk to the person. So how it helps me in my business is speed to lead, speed. I don't want to have to think about the organizers. Oh, do you need this for this person? You need this for this person. Oh, you need to do. I just need to talk and convert. That's it. That's all I want to do. And so with both of these platforms, I get the information. Okay, here's the Facebook ad scripts. Boom. I need to talk. Oh, they're already inputted in my contacts. Boom. They're already in this follow-up program. I don't even have to think about it. No, in the beginning when you're setting it up, it's going to take some work because you need to be intentional about what follow-up program you put them on. How is it going to work with Whitley's follow-up, and what you got going on. So for me, it just eliminates the time of having to manage the data of a client, right? So instead, I can just make the calls, or I already know all these pre-made videos are going to go out specific time, and then it makes sense because then you can track all these things as well and see what your numbers are, right? So like for me, yeah, that's just great. So for me, the biggest thing is just speed when it comes to just the details on the back end, right? Because I hate dealing with
the client communication stuff and all that.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody that was thinking about using Wise Agent? Do you think that would be a great platform for them?
They should have got it yesterday.
Yeah. For only $29 a month, and I'm consistently like poking them, like, you guys should raise your prices, and they're like, no, we're not doing that. But they provide an insane degree of access to transaction management, CRM tools, marketing tools, those types of things. I agree with you. They should have done it yesterday for sure.
Yeah, 100%. One of the cool things as well is, like, for those people who are thinking about like getting a website, right? And say, for example, what's like really trendy these days is just a one-page website, right? Where everything is just on one page. Well, you can take their landing page and actually build it out like a website, right? That's really cool because it doesn't cost anything. You just have to set it up how you like it. You know?
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't say enough good things about Wise Agent. I'm glad that's your experience, and I'm glad that you're having a great experience using Wise Agent and Whitley working together. And as a marketing tool, an advertising tool like Whitley is, being able to work with platforms like Wise Agent really seamlessly, and you're able to generate leads and remarket and convert, and you have systems you can track all those things. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. Whitley is not a CRM, and I think there's a little bit of a misconception sometimes because we never designed it to be that.
Right.
When we launched Whitley, people were like, can we put our contacts in here? And we're like, oh yeah, sure. And then they started calling it a CRM. It's like, whoa, no. We're not a CRM platform.
Right.
We do that terribly. You need platforms like Wise Agent to go out there and really help yourself become more successful. So, Mark, man, thanks so much for sitting here and just chatting with me casually for a few minutes about the systems that you're using. And I think that I couldn't agree more. You should definitely, if you've not had an opportunity, check out Wise Agent. If you go to wiseagent.com/Whitley, you can actually get a free trial. There's some special benefits to doing that. And I would highly recommend it, just like Mark, who's using both of those systems. Thanks again, brother, for sharing some of your insight and experience.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Anytime.